A lot of times with today's social media, people wonder if they can actually be friends with people they've never met face to face. You know, can you be friends with someone who you've never actually seen in person, right? I mean, that is a good question, right? Because a lot of us, we have all these Facebook friends and Twitter fans and followers and all these things. And sometimes people call that fake. They say, oh, those aren't real people. Well, I beg to differ. I'm in Ottawa in Canada right now. By the way, this country is absolutely beautiful. Inside the city right now, but tonight we're having this meetup in Toronto, and I'm going to see many private clients. Many of them I've never actually met face to face, although for some of them I've been coaching them for years. Can you believe that? We've been in a coaching relationship for years. Maybe I helped them write their book the right way, publish it, market it, these types of things. But the funny thing is, I've never actually met them. And so when I hear people say that, you know, social media, it's not helpful, it's just a distraction, or Facebook friends aren't real, you know, this type of thing, I actually beg to differ. I think that it's actually one of the best forms of relationship, because it's just possible to have a global connection with people all over the world. The neat thing is I can literally go into any city and have a connection with people just because of the digital landscape that we live in. Can you believe it? I mean, you think about 100 years ago, if you wanted to connect with someone overseas, you needed to write them a letter, which would take weeks and if not months overseas. I mean, it's just unbelievable the opportunities we have today with digital technology. And so if you're someone who is online and you haven't tapped in to the technology available to you, you're actually missing out. Listen, I'm completely against slavery of all forms. Absolutely. Yet, I was listening to a podcast the other day, and they said that the ability with technology that we have today, it would be like someone having hundreds of slaves in previous generations. Did you hear that? Hundreds of indentured servants or slaves or workers. I don't like the analogy at all, but what I'm saying is that today you have everything available for you if you know where to look. If you haven't used this website called Fiverr, Fiverr.com, first of all, you probably have, but if you haven't, and if you've never hired someone on Fiverr, you're missing out. I mean, literally there are people all over the world who are waiting to do work for you today for a very low fee. My point is this: let's stop making excuses. Let's stop saying, well, these aren't real people. Let's stop saying, well, I've never met this client face to face. Instead, let's start taking advantage of the wonderful technologies that we have available for us. And let's be people who ignite souls, because today that's exactly what we need. We need more souls on fire. We need people that are tapping into your message, your service, your product. And there literally is no excuse. I hear all the time people say, I'm from a small town. No one would pay my fees for coaching, this type of thing. These are just self-limiting beliefs. You don't need people in your town to get you. You don't need people in your town to meet with you face to face. You have the world at your fingertips if you just know how to step forward. Take imperfect action today. This is Kary Oberbrunner. Be a soul on fire today. Enjoy your day and go ahead and take a risk. We'll see ya.